I'm back. That's right, baby. Let's talk some baseball. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back into another episode for Just a Bet Outside, Monday, September 4th. You're not going to want to speed through this intro, guys. We got announcements and we have a $30 giveaway. That's right. It's going to be simple and easy. And the reason for this giveaway, 1 year anniversary on the channel. We have finally made it. It has been so much fun. And this is all thanks to you guys. Seriously, I would have never expected this much support. I love the positive community that we have. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we have a $30 giveaway. Here's what you have to do to have a chance to win 30 bucks. Like the video and leave a comment below. That's it. Doesn't You can leave your best bet. You can say hi to me. You can do whatever you want. Just leave a comment below. We will randomly draw a name and we'll announce it next video for the $30 winner. So thank you guys for the support. Only better things from here. Year two begins now. So here we go. Couple of quick announcements before we get into this big baseball video we got going on today. It is NFL Week 1. Oh, baby, are we jacked up. We're going to have a Wednesday night recording of the game bets and Thursday night football best bets. Any research help we can give you, it's Week 1. Not a lot out there. And then Friday night will be all about player props. Probably come out early Saturday morning, late Friday night, depending on where you are in the world. But those are our two videos. Might even do a little recap after the Sunday games. But it's going to be a lot of NFL. It's going to be a ton of fun. Still doing baseball. For those of you asking about college football, I am posting bets in the Discord for free for everyone. I'm not going into as much detail. I'm really focusing on NFL, NBA, and MLB. So right now we're 3-3 in college football after Week 1, but that's always fun to talk about. We got a college football channel in there, so if you're into that, that's what we got going on. We may include it as a quick segment in our NFL videos, but I got to talk to my producer about that. We'll find out. So, anyways, that's what we got going on, guys. Huge video. Of course, we got a huge video. I am so jacked to be back. Just had my 10-year wedding anniversary trip. We went to Idaho, did some hikes, hot springs, just had a great time. No kids, enjoyed it. So I'm ready. Let's talk some sports. Now, in this video, we got the good hitter matchups. We got who's on fire, the good pitcher strikeout matchups, the pitcher report, and we ended, of course, with some best bets. Let's dive in. Starts out with that bets recap page. All right, there it is. Too many bets, guys. It's been 5 days. That's how many days. It's been crazy. So that's our record. And the crazy thing about this is 6 and 7 for 0.00 units. It was literally 5 days of free entertainment and stress, of course. But it's crazy. I'm not even going to go over everyone. There's some bad beats, of course. And it is what it is. Like Ronald Acuna today. It should have been an easy 2 in one day, and he went 0 for 4. Of course I pick him to do that. I also picked Zach Gallen over 16 and a half outs, which he's done in all 13 home games, and he did not do it. You're welcome, Gallen. I broke your streak. He went 5 and a third, came 1 out short. But it is what it is. Some bets in there were a half unit, some were a full unit. As you guys know, in the Discord and YouTube and Twitter that I was posting all over, even though I was on vacation, I still had to get some bets out. You know me. So that's how it is. Those are our best bets. Now, before we get into the good hitter matchups, a quick word from our sponsor. All right, you know I love OddsJam. I have a huge announcement. Somebody from OddsJam will be in our Wednesday night video for NFL Week 1, and he's going to give out their 3 best bets based on the positive EV screens, which is expected value. It is awesome, guys. If you just want to sign up for free, do it. You get all the odds across all different sports books, so you know where to bet certain bets and player props and all that kind of stuff. And then you get the positive EV screens, fantasy optimizer. If you are not doing this during baseball, basketball, and football, I don't know what to tell you guys. You are missing out. It is a ton of research help. The website is very user friendly. You can ask anybody you need. If you need help, ask me. I use it all the time. It's been absolutely incredible. So go sign up. Use the promo code JABO. You get 25% off. Pretty incredible deal. But again, be sure to stay tuned for that Wednesday night video to see what their 3 best bets are from OddsJam. That's what we got. It's time to talk some baseball. First up, the good hitter matchups. All right, let's talk some bats. We have 11 good hitter matchups for you today for September 4th. Let's check them out. All right, there it is. It seems like the Astros always play Andrew Heaney, but we have 3 Astros on the left side against him with pretty good matchup. Altuve facing him 34 times, 3 doubles and 2 bombs. And then Max Kepler 12 for 41 against Giolito, who is on the Guardians. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But 3 home runs off him. Pretty good stat line there. Brendan Rodgers of the Rockies. Trey Turner, how about 8 for 17? Almost 500 average, 2 doubles, and 1 bomb versus the man, Dick Mountain Rich over the hill. And then other than that, Stephen Kwan, 4 for 7. That's okay. 4 singles. 5 for 7 for Yandy Diaz versus Brian Bayo. And then, yeah, Seth Brown. How about that? I'm sure you guys were expecting to see him. Seth Brown, 5 for 12, 2 doubles, and 1 home run. That's right. Seth Brown is out of town. Juan Soto, 4 for 11. Padres suck. They're whatever. They're a stay away bet for me, to be honest with you. But anyways, those are the 11 best hitter matchups for September 4th. Get those freaking s'mores ready. It is time for Who's on Fire. All right, in the words of the famous Alicia Keys, these guys are on fire. Something like that. I don't know, guys. My voice is getting really good, though. I'm not going to lie. Here we go. We got 2 pages. Hitters on fire in the last 7 days. If you can see over there on the right, we got a minimum of 18 at bats and a 340 average or higher. That's what you got to use. And in the green, those are the leaders in the MLB the last 7 days. Ronald Acuna, who absolutely just freaking crapped the bed and let me down. But that's okay. Hitting 406, 4 bombs, and 11 ribbies. Holy cow. He is wanting that NL MVP. It's him and Mookie Betts' show right now. And then Cody Bellinger still quietly hitting the ball really well. And he is also leading the league last 7 days with 11 RBIs. And then, what do we got? 4 Atlanta Braves hitters on this first page, like usual. Have we ever had a page that doesn't have 2? Michael Harris, Marcell Ozuna, Orlando Arcia. 2 of those are actually tied with Acuna. So 3 of the home run leaders are all Braves hitters. It's getting absolutely ridiculous. Luis Rengifo from the Angels, again, I think he was on here last week too, hitting 478. Yordan Alvarez also picking it up a little bit in that tight AL West race there with my Seattle Mariners. But other than that, not any huge surprises. Teoscar Hernandez has been on a roll. We used him in the hitter parlay today. He got a hit. Unfortunately, Acuna let us down. But yeah, Andrew Vaughn, youngster for the White Sox, hitting pretty well in the last week too. So that's page 1. Let's check out page 2. That's all we got. And there is the leader in the clubhouse with a minimum of 18 at-bats in the last 7 days, 526 average. The youngster, the rookie, Jordan Walker from the Cardinals. Other than that, nothing else is going well for the Cardinals. Gabriel Arias, I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you. I don't really know much about him. That name popped up, and I was like, what in the world is he doing on this list? But he's hitting 421, having a good run. And then the man, the J-Rod show, Julio Rodriguez hitting 500, 2 bombs, and 6 ribbies in the last 7 days. And then, of course, Ernie Clement, because he's always on here. No, I don't know a lot about Ernie Clement, but he is hitting well, 389. So, anyways, that's the list, guys. 2 pages. The hitters on fire in the last 7 days. Take some screenshots. Go get some winners. Use it for total bases. Use it for hitter parlays. Whatever you got to do. I hope it helps you get some winners. And now it is time for the good pitcher strikeout matchups. All right, let's talk some arms. We have 5 good pitcher strikeout matchups. It starts out with the youngster, Cole Ragans, the lefty, going up against the White Sox. White Sox, 6th highest K percentage versus lefties in the last 30 days at 25.3%. Ragans, 80 Ks in 66 innings, and we may be talking about that later. Next one, Justin Steele going up against the Giants. Giants have the highest strikeout percentage versus lefties in the last 30 days at 28.2%. Steele, 141 Ks in 144 innings, and he has 6 or more strikeouts in 7 straight home starts, and he is pitching at home in this one. The next one, Merrill Kelly against the Rockies. Rockies, highest K percentage versus righties in the last 30 days at 28.8%. Kelly, 147 Ks in 141.1 innings. He faced the Rockies in Coors Field 4 starts ago, and he had 11 strikeouts. That's right. And then Lucas Giolito against the Twins. Guys, by tomorrow, Giolito might be on his 85th team. He just keeps changing his teams everywhere. He is now on the Guardians, going up against the Twins. Twins, 3rd highest strikeout percentage versus righties in the last 30 days at 28.4%. They've been up there all season long. Giolito, 165 Ks and 153.2 innings. And like I said, this is his debut with the Guardians. So new catcher, new team. We'll see what happens. The last one, the youngster, the rookie, Grayson Rodriguez up against the pathetic, miserable Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, California. Angels, 6th highest K percentage versus righties in the last 30 days at 25.4%. Rodriguez, 97 Ks in 93 innings, and this is wild to me. He has between 4 and 6 strikeouts in 10 straight starts. Just want to point that out. So those are the best pitcher strikeout matchups, and now it's time for the pitcher report. All right, we have 11 games on the slate for Monday, September 4th. Let's talk about these matchups now. Here are the first 6. We got a good one in Wrigley Field, guys. Logan Webb versus Justin Steele. As you guys know, Justin Steele is top 5, maybe top 3 NL Cy Young candidate. Logan Webb is solid as usual. That should be a really good matchup there in Chicago. Reagan, Schultons, nobody's really excited about those two teams, that's for sure. And then Barrios, man, do the Blue Jays just know how to find ways to win? And Barrios has struggled a little bit lately, going up against Waldichuk Chuck if a Waldichuk could Chuck would. He's obviously got the advantage there, but we'll see if the Blue Jays can make a run at the end of the season. And then Merrill Kelly going up against Lambert. Lambert's been decent on the road actually, but Merrill Kelly's obviously the superior pitcher there. And then Brian Woo 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 for the Mariners. He is, I think they've won 4 of his last 5 starts or something like that. Although the Mariners are winning just a lot in general. Going up against nobody right now. As of recording this video, I do not have a pitcher listed for the Reds. So take a screenshot if you're new to seeing this screen. We got hits per 9 innings on the very right, K percentage, walk percentage, all of it. Hopefully this helps you guys just kind of go to one page when you're going through all your bets and pitcher matchups and everything. The starting pitcher average is on the bottom just to kind of give you a barometer and what to go off of. So that's page one. Let's move on to page two. These are the last 5 matchups. Look at there, Giolito. I'm sure I'll have another team abbreviation next to him in his next start after he folds again. But he is going up against Pablo Lopez in that one. And then we got Brian Bayo and Savali. Kind of a sneaky good matchup there. Two pitchers that are, in my opinion, a little even. Bayo hasn't been as good lately. He has a higher expected ERA, higher whip, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that should be a good matchup there. And then Rich over the hill. What the hell is he doing taking the mound? And why did the Padres trade for him? How many times do I have to say that? Seriously, these teams, the Angels, the Padres, get some new general managers. I have no idea how they thought that would help them make a playoff run. But anyways, Big Mountain takes on Taiwan Walker, and then we got a big mismatch right there down in LA. Grayson Rodriguez going up against Rosenberg, who's only had a couple starts, but it hasn't been pretty. I don't even think he was that great in the minors, to be honest with you. But those are the 11 matchups for September 4th. And now it's time for the best bets. All right, game number one takes us out to Kansas City, where they are said to have more fountains than any other city in the world except Rome. Just want to point that out. Anyways, the Royals are hosting the White Sox. What a freaking game. Royals money line minus 155, White Sox money line plus 130 with an over-under of 9 runs. Now, my best bet in this game needs an explanation. I gave this bet out at about 7 p.m. my time, so about 4 or 5 hours ago from when this video was released, and the odds have moved. But my best bet in this game is Cole Reagan's over 5.5 Ks at minus 116. As we were recording this video, I saw the odds go up. I'm going to stay with 116, and it's going to be my best bet of the day at 1.5 units. Now, by the time you see this, if the odds have moved all the way to over 6.5, I still like it. I still would have put a unit at 6.5. I would have gone maybe even 7.5. We'll see. But I think he just strikes out a lot. So if you guys are wondering why is he giving me 5.5 at minus 116, that's not what it is. The odds are moving. That's why there's a benefit to being in that Discord as a member. You get the bets right away, so they got it early. So just want to let you know, I like it at 5.5, and I like it at 6.5. Now, let's get into the matchup. Cole Reagan's a lefty. He has been unbelievable so far this year. He has 9+ strikeouts in 4 of his last 5 starts. 9, guys. I just need 6. Some of you might just need 7, and I still love it. I think he gets 7+ easily in this matchup because it's going up against the White Sox, who we already talked about in the good pitcher strikeout matchup. They have the highest strikeout percentage versus lefties in the last 30 days. If you saw my bet earlier this weekend, I had Tariq Skubal over 5.5 Ks. He had 7. Eduardo Rodriguez, another lefty for the Tigers, he had 7 Ks versus the White Sox team. All I need is 6 for 1.5 units. I absolutely love this matchup. Also, the White Sox just suck in general right now, and they're not good at hitting lefties, which means Reagan should go pretty deep into the game, which means more opportunities to get more Ks. I honestly wouldn't mind even laddering up to 8 or even 9 Ks. I think he just absolutely smokes this White Sox team. But I will gladly take the mistake that the sportsbooks made when they dropped this bet at 5.5 at minus 116 as my best bet of the day for 1.5 units. Now let's move on to game number 2. All right, bet number 2 is some more player props. We got a pitcher prop parlay. That's right. Say that 3 times fast. Here we go. Merrill Kelly over 17.5 outs recorded and Justin Steele under 1.5 walks. Put those together, you get plus 145 on DraftKings. We've been doing more of these lately because picking a team to win or over-unders has just been absolutely brutal this season. So here we go. Merrill Kelly over 17.5 outs. In 9 of his 12 home starts, he has pitched over 17.5 outs. What that means is he has to pitch 6 complete innings or more. I know, hash brown math just did that. And he's faced the Rockies twice already this year. He's gone 6 innings in both games, so he's gone over. The Rockies are just not good right now. 28th WRC plus, which is weighted runs created. versus righties in the last 30 days. 23rd of getting on base with their on base percentage. I think Kelly easily gets over this. They also have the second highest strikeout rate, so Kelly should mow these guys down, especially at home. I like him to pitch 6+ innings again. The next one is more of a juice reducer. That juice reducer, you like that? That means the Kelly bet is just too high of odds on its own, so I added this one. Justin Steele under 1.5 walks. He has a low 5.2% walk rate. He's gone under this in 11 of 15 home starts, and he's facing a Giants team that has a 6.5% walk rate versus lefties in the last 30 days, which is the sixth lowest. That's not good. And now over the course of the season, they have the third lowest strikeout or walk percentage versus lefties. So I think Steele walks one or less. Guys, I don't know. It's a walk prop. I could get unlucky. He could walk two guys like Greinke did when he walked back-to-back hitters, but walked nobody else the rest of the game, and he went over when I had his under. But anyways, I like Steele under 1.5 walks. Kelly over 17.5 outs recorded as my second best bet. Let's move on to bet number 3. All right, game number 3 takes us out to San Diego, California, where the game Candyland was created. It was by a teacher in 1948 in a hospital, created the game for kids. If you don't know this game, I don't know what to say, guys. You either played it in your childhood, or if you have kids right now, I'm sure you played it. It's a great game. Anyways, that was pointless. Here we go. Phillies money line minus 112. Padres money line minus 108. Over under of 9 runs in this game. Another player prop. Here we go. My best bet, and I absolutely love this one. Trey Turner over 1.5 bases at minus 105. Let's talk about little Trey Turner. He's been on an absolute tear. He has the most total bases in the league in the last 10 days, and it's not even really that close, guys. He has 38 total bases. Second place, Ronald Acuna with 31, even though he decided to get 0 hits from yesterday. But so he's leading the entire major leagues. He is 8 for 17 with 2 doubles and 1 home run versus Dick Mountain, Rich over the hill. Just an absolute dream matchup. And now this is important, obviously, because you need 2 bases. He has 2+ hits in 6 of his last 8 games. So there's so many avenues where he could get this over 1.5 bases. He could just get a double, he could hit a bomb, or he could get 2+ hits again for the 7th time in 9 games. In his last 6 games, here are his total bases: 2, 5, 4, 6, 7, 8. That's absolutely insane. Gone over this in 6 straight games. And in the last 6 games, he has 6 home runs. That's right. If he wants to get 2 hits, that's fine. If he wants to just hit a bomb and get it over with, that's fine too. Plenty of avenues. The Padres bullpen's not very good. Rich Hill, Dick Mountain is not any good, as you can tell. And Trey Turner has a great matchup. He's hitting almost 500 off of him. So I love getting Turner over 1.5 bases at almost even money at minus 105 as my third best bet. Let's move on to the fourth and final game. All right, the fourth game takes us out to Anaheim, the home of the first ever Carl's Jr. restaurant. That's right. If you don't know what that is, just a little burger fast food joint. Just want to point that out. The Angels are hosting the Orioles. Orioles money line minus 180. Angels money line plus 150 with an over under of 9 runs. Now, it's a part player prop and part money line. Here we go. Best bet in this game: Adley Rutschman 1+ hit and the Orioles money line. Put it together, you get minus 112. I almost went with the Orioles minus 1.5 and just left out Rutschman, but I like this one better just in case the Orioles decide to win by 1 run in this game. Here we go. Orioles money line. The Angels absolutely suck, guys. They've given up. They dropped all their players on waivers. The franchise is an absolute joke right now. It just really is. What they did to try to go all in, they didn't trade Shohei, went all in, and then just got rid of all those players like a month later because they all sucked and they were tanking. Like, I don't understand what they are thinking in the front office. But now, since August 1st, the Angels 29th WRC plus versus righties. I don't know if you know this, but there's only 30 teams. So 29th is not very good. 28th in batting average versus righties, hitting 221. And they also have the 6th highest strikeout percentage, as we talked about earlier. Grayson Rodriguez is on the mound. He's been pretty good lately for the Orioles. I just trust him a lot more than Kenny Rosenberg. It's like Henry Rowan Gardner. And it's not Kenny Powers from Eastbound and Down. Great show if you haven't seen it. This guy had a 4.95 ERA in AAA. That's in 100 innings. If you have a 5 ERA in AAA and now you're going to face one of the best lineups in all the world, the Orioles, I don't think they're that good. But this is the highest level of baseball now. I just don't see how he doesn't get absolutely rocked. Grayson Rodriguez has a great matchup. I think the Orioles cruise to an easy win in this one. Adley Rutschman, 1+ hit. He is facing a lefty because Rosenberg is a lefty, for those of you that don't know, which probably not a lot of you do because I didn't really know. Adley Rutschman, 1+ hit. He is hitting 309 versus those lefties. So he's got a great matchup. 1+ hit in 12 of his last 16 games. And then behind Rosenberg is, say it with me, an awful bullpen. That's right. The Angels are just horrendous all around right now. I think the Orioles cruise to win. I think Rutschman gets a hit. Hopefully, just gets a hit early, gets it out of the way, and we just have a Orioles money line ticket at -112. So that is my fourth and final bet. Let's move on to that bets recap page. All right, there it is, guys. All right, Reagan's over 5.5 Ks. We talked about it. It's 1.5 units at 5.5 for me. If you can only get it at 6.5 by the time you see this video, because like I said, the odds are moving quick. I wouldn't be shocked if it's all at 6.5 by the time some of you guys see it later in the day. I still like it at that. So be sure to jump on it if you do want to tail that one. Next one. Pitcher prop parlay. Merrill Kelly over 17.5 outs. Justin Steele under 1.5 walks. Kelly on the D-backs. Steele on the Cubs. And then we got Trey Turner over 1.5 bases at -105. And we finish it in Anaheim. Adley Rutschman, 1+ hit, and an Orioles money line at -112. Man, oh man, it feels good to be back. That's right. I am excited for another week of baseball and for week 1 of the NFL season. That's what started our podcast last year on with the NFL season. We were up over 15 units on the year. We had a ton of fun doing it. Hopefully, we can continue that. Look forward to having you guys join the journey of the NFL. And again, we have Wednesday night as our game bets video and Thursday night football bets, and then Friday night is the player prop. So thank you guys as always during this first year of our channel. Appreciate the support. Good luck with your bets. Be sure to leave a comment for that $30 giveaway. We'll talk to you guys soon.